Hi, my name is Morgan and I'm an ambassador for the International OCD Foundation. For the latest video challenge, the IOCDF wants us to talk about treatment for OCD, particularly effective treatment for OCD. According to the IOCDF, the gold standard treatment for OCD is exposure and response prevention, or ERP therapy. This involves gradually facing your fears with the help of a trained professional and learning to sit with anxiety and uncertainty. I was lucky that after I was diagnosed with OCD, I learned about ERP pretty quickly. I saw a documentary called Extreme OCD Camp, where several British young adults go into the wilderness and bravely fight their fears. And I'm lucky that I found ERP so early in my recovery journey. My experience with treatment has been that even though it involves hard work, it has been incredibly worth it. I still have intrusive thoughts, but I'm able to live my life without OCD being in control, and I'm able to focus on my values. Previously, I lived in a pretty sizable college town, and I was able to find someone who did specialize in OCD and treated it with exposure and response prevention. Now I moved to a more rural town with lots of corn, and as far as I've been able to find, there is one specialist in the area who does ERP. Anything else is several hours away. This makes me think that there are people with OCD everywhere. We're not just in bigger towns, but there isn't necessarily specialized treatment everywhere. And there's definitely a lack of specialized professionals who treat OCD with exposure and response prevention. This is why organizations like the International OCD Foundation are so important, because they put on trainings for professionals so they can learn about ERP and become specialists in the future. My advice for someone who's not able to access effective treatment in their area is to find some books written by experts. For example, there are a lot of books written by people named John, like John Hirschfield and John Grayson. There are also lots of great podcasts out there like The OCD Stories and Your Anxiety Toolkit. And on Facebook or Yahoo, there are some really nice support groups that aren't replacements for therapy, but it's helpful to relate to others and give each other encouragement, and they may be able to help you find a provider in your area that you didn't know about. The last thing I want people to know about treatment for OCD is that even though it is hard work, it has absolutely been worth it for me in terms of teaching me how to face my fears in the broadest sense and increasing my capacity for joy. To find specialists in your area and other resources, go to the International OCD Foundation's website at iocdf.org, click the Find Resources button to go to their directory and search your area. Knitting ASMR.